Hi and welcome back to It's Very Zen. Today I've asked the cards a question that has been on my mind lately and is a subject of interest. I'm one for controversial topics and conspiracy theories, so I've asked the cards, what do we need to know about the COVID passport? What's lurking behind this? What are the deeper issues? What do we need to know to make an informed decision? I've seen a lot of different things that have made me think different thoughts, and at the end of the day it bothers me that we won't be able to move from our houses without this passport. So I've shuffled the cards and laid them out, and the first card is going to be what is behind all of this. And behind it all, Ace of Swords. Great energy here. Now the Ace of Swords denoting new thoughts, new ideas, and I guess with COVID in general, there's a lot of new thoughts and new ideas and new ways that we could approach things. So I would say behind it all is a new way of looking at life. People thinking that, maybe we could do this as a way of managing this pandemic. And fair enough. Where this has brought us to, Three of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of harmony here. There's a lot of agreeing with this, but perhaps not on the everyday person's level. I want to say that seeing as how it's the government who has thought of this, I would say this has brought a lot of heads of state and countries together thinking, yes, this is great. Go us, well done. And this is my gut feeling here. I realise it deviates from the traditional thoughts behind the Three of Cups, but look, you've got to look at it in context of the question. Now, where will this cheers mate lead us? The Star. Now that's very interesting energy, and it would depend on which way you want to look at this energy. The Star, the fulfilment of wishes. Now, is this the fulfilment of wishes of us returning to some kind of normal life, being able to move freely, being able to travel, being able to work? I've even heard some talk here at home about pubs requiring this passport before you can patronise the pub, which is what has led me to ask this question, because I find it on that level to be very disturbing. So the fulfilment of wishes, whose wishes though? Is it the wish of us as society wanting to get back to normal life, or is this the successful granting of the government's wish to have some sort of control over us? And this is the whole thing behind it. It's how far can the government push us to have control? And I think we're looking at a fulfilment here of the government's wishes to have control. But in doing that, we will be thinking, yes, we can return to normal. And I feel that we could be so caught up with the government in thinking, hey, this is great, yes, we can return to normal, that it will blindside us to what's really behind it, which is the government's idea and thoughts, hey, we can do this. Interesting. Now, other things we need to know and advice here from the tarot. Four of Swords, guys. We need to take time out and think about this. I think the people who are behind it, instigating it, need to stop and think about the ramifications. And I also think that we, society, who have been asked to do this, need to have a good think. We need to have a rest from it all. We need to take a break. Although, how we're supposed to do that when we're in the middle of all this, don't ask me. I'm not psychic. I just read the cards, okay? But I think we all just need to take a beat, and we need to, if not take a beat, we need to have time out to think before we act. And I actually think that's great advice, because I think we are going to be so blindsided by the government saying, hey, this is a great idea we've come up with to return us to normal, that we're going to get caught up with this and think it's great and have a great outcome without really carefully considering what this could mean for us. So there you go. Interesting energy, interesting reading. I would be interested to hear your thoughts on it. As always, I'm open to different interpretations of the cards. If you have more thoughts outside of this box, comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, guys, short, sharp and shiny. Until next time, stay safe. Bye for now.